Siema, z strony Polski Gracz. Widzimy się w kolejnym odcinku z Mass Effecta Andromedy i ruszamy dalej w przestrzeń kosmiczną. Tutaj się jakoś... bo tutaj musi być jakoś inne jakieś lądowisko, ale my go nie znamy. Trudno, prawda? Widok systemu. Są tu jakieś planetki, jest... Pele. Maradona też będzie. Zobaczmy tak czysto z ciekawości, co my w Pele zobaczymy. Jeżeli będzie jakieś lądowanie, to nie lądujemy. Aha. Pele nic nie ma do zaoferowania. No dobra, zobaczmy kolejną planetę.
Anomaly detected.
O!
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Dobra. Mimo wszystko oddalmy się stąd i polecimy do Nexusa. Mamy tam dość sporo zadań do wykonania, przede wszystkim fabułkę. Więc no, lecimy do tej pseudo-cytadeli.
Familiar territory. The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. I'm picking up something.
O, tu coś jest.
Probes launched.
Co to?
Anomaly found.
Pierwiastek 0, dobra. Podlećmy. Okej. No to Nexus. No i sumujemy, rzecz jasna. No, jak widzicie, jest bardzo dużo tych zadań w Nexusie. Więc najwyższa pora lądować.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world.
Thank you, Ryder.
Nie ma sprawy, Rider do usług. Dobra, my, co my tu mamy? Tu jest Spender, dobra. Jest tu troszkę tych rzeczy. przy okazji możemy też jakieś
Watch your
poboczniaczki
tone.
porobić.
You saw what happened to the Krogan. Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just
What do you want?
Spokój się.
Whatever's going on, it's not fair to...
Apologies, you're right. This is not your fault.
I haven't heard much good about that.
Whatever you've heard. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the...
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh had instead... He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Maybe there's something...
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to
How literal are we talking here?
boot to ass. We need him gone, but as in... Kesh can tell you more.
Okej. Tam raczej nie chcemy iść. Tam jest teren Krogan, bo chyba. A wina znów.
How may I assist?
Ale nic ciekawego nie ma do powiedzenia. Centrum Kultur, Witurian.
My people are the Turians.
Okay.
Public works serves as a focal point of our society. We believe it's a...
What's true?
When Turians first met human, but with patience and restraint. We look forward to doing the same in Andromeda.
Where do you...
Turians live on a planet known as Power. Our signature carapace, the hard exterior shell you see on Turians, is actually metal.
Dobra. Ja chyba bym powiedział, że znowu chyba Shepard powinien to być, ale nie.
Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing more?
Okay.
Of course you are. It comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how...
What's...
Colorful, you might say. You'll hear stories, so no sense covering it up. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now.
No nie wiem, czy ci poszukujący pokoju.
Where do you come...
An ugly rock called Tachunga. But it gave us our... How many or 4 testicles?
Dobra.
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government.
Ach, Cytadela, wuj, Asari. Ale my to wszystko w sumie wiemy. Mniej więcej. A Asari to są bardzo rozwinięci, Salarianie. Czy my chcemy tego?
Pathfinder, pardon the dust while we
Słuchajcie, może kiedy indziej. Powiedz coś o ketach.
Unfortunately, yes. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too
Czwórka.
much to...
What goes...
They can learn more. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully, it won't be
Powiedz
long before
coś
we have
o
our
sobie.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved...
Dobra,
and
do
adapted
widzenia.
lives-
Thanks.
Dzięki,
Of
dzięki.
course, our hope is that you'll make... And when you have a second...
O przysługę mnie będziesz prosić. Garson.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of...
Okay.
But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in limit,
Why?
I get that our own limit. And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring...
What are you planning?
Great question. We're pilgrims who but we understand trust needs to be earned.
Dobra.
Pathfinder, do you have a moment? Our new VI over there is meant to describe the role. If you could fix them, that would really help us out. Just talk to the VI, and it'll do the rest. Of course.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you.
Pioniera.
I am
Męski.
Male.
Very well said. Which aspect of the Pathfinder's role should be highlighted? Exploration and discovery.
Eksploracja.
Let's go with...
Very well said. Next, should I emphasize the role of the Pathfinder team or their partner?
Drużyny.
Go with...
Very well said. Finally, should I provide career advice to future Pathfinders?
No, porad zawodowych, panie.
I want you to give crew...
Setup complete. Would you like to keep these settings?
It all...
Thank you for choosing this.
Super.
The Nexus.
Hello again.
Friendship and cooperation. We're glad you
Czaka. Porozmawiaj z doktor. Dobra. Porozmawiajmy z panią doktor.
Hello, Pathfinder.
What can I do for you?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that... They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not. Given the complexity and the security, I have them on an optical
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please...
Okej. Coś pogadamy?
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can...
Do you have something?
Plans for a school are on... I want to craft a model of... Add more scans to improve it, and I will...
Konsola. Okej. Jakaś tam broń, bla 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 bla. Dobra. Tu się jeszcze udamy.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout this. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me.
Power to the Nexus.
There are obvious short circuits cropping up all...
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Miejsce awarii. Okej. Odbierz pijaka.
Heya.
Here we are. One young piejack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
Handlarz pojazdami. Ciekawe. Trzeba z Addison pomówić. Ależ tu jest naprawdę tyle tych zadań, kurde. Mnóstwo jest tego w Andromedzie. Człowiek się nie idzie aż połapać po prostu, za co się tu zabrać.
Hey, there's puke on the floor. I'm gonna get sick. You're sick. Lock in the bed.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
Okłamałeś? Tak i nie.
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right?
Ale
The
chciałeś.
conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to Tam, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
This is Addison. Our first outpost.
To dość skomplikowana sprawa.
How many times have I told you this story? Wait, what? You've been keeping count?
Pathfinder,
Russia,
I believe you
that's
found the
not
culprit
funny.
responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Hurek to come secure it.
Aha, okej. Z Drakiem nie pogadam, ale i pogadam z panią Cash.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Pyjack's doing his best.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence.
Nothing more for...
We need that console up and running.
Understood. I'll send an engineer to
Addison. Nie ma pogadać z nami, ale jeszcze tu asystent chce.
Please address concerns first with...
You have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually and you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone up?
Get off your perch. This is when you and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group. Want more focus on research, like on Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutia. No pressure. Pathfinder.
Charakter Spendera.
What's the deal with your assistant?
Spender is an ass.
That's one way of putting it.
I'm aware that he holds certain prejudices, but so does Tan, and we've limited personnel to draw from. Get us more outposts, maybe that changes.
Having people like him around doesn't...
Personality problems are pretty far down my give-a-shit list.
How has the Nexus reacted?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
I have info on a specific...
I want to avoid that entirely. For reasons.
Reasons? That's it?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brecker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem.
Dobra, ale jeszcze tu coś
Yes, Pathfinder?
mieliśmy do pogadania.
How are we doing on the
Struggling. Need I get out there, Ryder? Pathfind. We're dying.
Director Ad?
No i Władimir, Polak.
I am Cryo Deployment Administrator
W zasadzie Rosjanin.
C6. Your first task is to decide irrevocably. Whoa, that seems like... Yes, of course. But now, Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help? So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually? Absolutely. But there's an order to things. You can't deploy an omelet with... except its people, and how all our lives begin. It's based on resource... The more you achieve. Simplest explanation? The more you do, the more room we have to grow. What's the run? Much of the preparation in the Milky... Thresholds are about capacity, but... Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. I deal in full colony blocks of specialists. I can make individual Alright, Breck. The interface is active and will respond. You may begin shaping the...
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster.
We await your first application of AV...
A, dobra. Super, jak tam Władimir?
And of course, the sweet protocol and the process. Now we're living. I have a specific name and designation. That's it? Nowhere in my job description. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible. I heard that there have been a few such Now the Prodromos is... Chief Engineer Grace Little, deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else? I have... Name and designation if available. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder? Why'd you join the... I was a teacher. You did the math and it said... No, I just didn't like... Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more... Why do some call... All initiative members do. Do you not know yours? I wasn't... You were in... Rider Pathfinder. Special... Something. An A and low odds. Someone's an early... Another... Pathfinder.
Dobra. Z Kerry pogadamy.
Pathfinder. Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tvessa, freelance...
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation? But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Nice to see someone so devoted.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people...
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs...
Maybe a crisis is the time for...
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend... The heart of my documentary, I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the...
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Dobra, weźmiemy w tym udział.
Okay.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still... By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, and we'll deal with all of them.
Tan will love that. But if that bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. This was more...
Dobra.
You're great. I'll get to work editing.
To Tana?
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only...
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel in your victories.
That's why I'm standing here.
Oh, I never doubted you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder. Of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, you're deciphering the vault, alien terraforming, and a great one hangs it on the wall.
No ładnie, ładnie.
Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
I plan on doing...
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and...
Careful. You'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help...
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this...
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Nie potrzebuję pozwolenia.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Nie potrzebuję pozwolenia.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Ooh.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
Rozejrzyjmy się tu jeszcze. Korra.
Whole mood of the next new outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up.
Can't relax yet.
And that, but it's damn good.
O, datapad. Sianajowisz. Ależ tu się zmieniło.
Ryder, you're off to a promising... Though I worry about this terraform.
It's like nothing we've ever seen.
But...
Not sure yet.
Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership, and we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
Sprawiedliwość jest skomplikowana.
These things are almost never black.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
To jest dobre pytanie. Trochę racji miał. Ale po co nas kłamał? Z punktu moralnego wygnać go. Ach, no dobra, wypuścimy go, no nic.
It was crazy down there, life and death. But his shot did.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in... at least we'll have this sorted.
No i super.
Something I can help you with? Of course.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Sprawa elegancko rozwiązana. Zdaje mi się z Kandrosem. Dobra. Kerry, nie. Dobra, tutaj.
Glad to see you finally.
That's one word.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a bit.
Granic monitoringu.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened.
Do you know where Spender was?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he...
Maybe. Just trying to sort...
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to... If you're investigating, how about I give you access?
Thank you.
Anything else? You and me both.
Dobra, monitoring. No, został już zwolniony ziomuś.
I can't believe it. You're free. Oh, Pathfinder, we have...
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
Make sure you control yourself.
What? What?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Powiem ci później. Żeby jej też nie okłamał.
Sam processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you the armory. Don't...
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
To podejrzane.
Sounds like a cover.
I concur. One, I cannot restore any more audio.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, I do not recognize the location from any current data. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm.
Let's go confront him.
Spender, skonfrontuj się. Dobra. Zobaczmy, cóż on ma nam do powiedzenia.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
The mutiny went as well as you...
Hi. The documentary's going great. Director Tan loved the first broadcast.
Thanks.
Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly. The rest is up to the outpost.
Hopefully they can handle any... Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
Dobra.
What about you?
I'm not the one history cares about.
I need a minute to think about my answer. And I'd like to know.
Back home, I'd go sailing. I love the water. Okay, your turn.
Spędzam czas z ekipą.
My crew and I take downtime.
This is history too, these shots of this remnant tech, some narration.
Nie ma sprawy.
Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before.
Running colonial affairs?
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
From what I've heard, your hands are... I saw the footage.
What footage? From Gavorkum? Whoever you're talking to clearly has an accent. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt.
No aktualnie tej planety nie namierzymy niestety. Więc ręce mamy dość uziemione. Dobra, pokład mieszkalny, zobaczmy tam, co się święci. Wściekła kobieta.
You, Pathfinder.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my... We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting... Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Hey, my dad died for this dream.
Some dream. Go to hell, Path.
Ha. No dobra.
Welcome back, Ryder.
Dr. Arbordana at the tech...
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Hey, what the... Sam!
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam! Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something?
Chyba tak. Chyba próbuję coś przekazać.
Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
How do you feel?
I cannot feel pain. However, I would avoid repeating the experience, which...
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what...
To było ciekawe. Trojan. Na szczęście nic się Samowi nie stało, bo... Mogłoby być mega nieciekawie. Kapitan Dan.
Ryder, we powered it down. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about... He was right about going planetside, though.
I wish you were...
You'll do fine. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Dobra, tam
Good luck.
o pierdoły nie ma co pytać, no, na które znamy odpowiedź, czyli będzie to samo, co prawie w sumie każdy mówi.
Pathfinder?
Zadawajmy sensowne pytania raczej. Myślałem, że się zgubiłem czy coś, ale na szczęście nie. Na dział kriogeniki.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus. You'll need to clear immigration.
Damned exiles. I'll make it right.
Nigel?
Pathfinder?
Welcome to
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start.
His sacrifice won't...
Agreed. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match.
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think.
Nie ma problemu, jak tam będziemy, zajmiemy się tym.
Oi, Pathfinder.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodrome.
Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts. That would... Maybe when you come across...
Spoko.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hope.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant. He's made contact.
That's incredible.
Vitals are steady, but I'm...
They're in a coma. Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I proceed.
Sarah?
To całkiem dziwne.
Can you hear me?
Is that you, little brother? What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod.
I think so.
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable.
This is so weird. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
Okłammy ją.
He's away on a mission.
Yeah, I know Dad.
It wasn't like that. He cares.
How many times has he yelled at you so far?
Oh, the usual.
Well, when he gets back, tell him what's home like. Is Habitat 7 as beautiful as they promised?
No niestety nie wyszło.
There's been some...
Damn. Well, we knew it could get rough.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
And I should be there helping you guys do it.
Well, you were never one to quit, Sarah.
Hell no, it won't. Soon.
You got it.
And then...
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. Her condition remains stable.
Dobra.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Harry.
A raczej to już nic nie ma. Dobra, to do doków chyba, prawda? Do doków i dalej ruszamy w podróż. Dziennik. Operacje priorytetowe uda się do układu Onnanon. Jeszcze to coś byśmy odwiedzili.
Just when I've balanced the air... Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude?
Only when a mistake could...
What do you mean?
Hydroponics. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
Bądź
If you
serdeczniejszy.
welcomed people, you'd have more hand.
Quite. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Bring me any plants you find.
No dobra. Jest jakiś pub.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Dobra, pewnie.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but keep an eye out for anything in...
Right.
Don't worry, Dutch make... And he's the best chemist...
Another one. You all keep crawling.
You say that, Dutch, but...
Hi.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Aren't bartenders usually...
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's...
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. Yeah. I'm a
Brudna wiewiórka. Ciekawa nazwa.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam.
There we go. Getting up. If I keep saying it.
A tutaj raczej nic więcej dla nas nie ma. Tylko mnie ciekawi. Kurczę, bo tu... Ją się będzie trzeba zająć jeszcze, dobra, tylko... Dobra, tam to się potem, że... Wtedy pójdziemy, oj, dobra. Z doktor się skonfrontujemy. Pani doktor, proszę się zatrzymać.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
Then how did the virus find its way?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced.
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial?
Synthetic life has different needs and many fear what is not understood.
If graffiti is the best they can do, maybe they could use...
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The ad kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
To trzeba się rozejrzeć.
Artificial detecting Pathfinder Rider.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
You sent that virus to...
Not just me. Our movement.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
Yes, I...
This is what our movement is for. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but what's your email?
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers, with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
No zdecydowanie musimy ich sprawdzić. Musimy poczekać na maila. My w tym czasie ruszamy w kosmos dalej.
Pathfinder?
As sleepers wake from stasis.
Dobra.
Corda's looking for you.
Cora mnie szuka.
Mutiny is like cancer. Left untreated, it spread.
Keep exiling people, and you'll just run out of people.
Cut out malignant cells to give the healthy ones
Sypy jak?
chance.
Looks like
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as
Bradley will have all the help.
they'll be starting. Can't tell if they have enough. I grew up on a little cargo. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here, and still
So there's a heart soft.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well...
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine.
It sounds like she cared more about what you need.
I didn't need... Still, that's familiar. The initiative seemed... Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how...
What part of that vision made...
A civilization where everyone... Your father said, I get being... When I was 13, I could warp a steel gird.
He gave you a dream to work?
Who doesn't want to belong? I thought I knew what
This is about not take...
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
It sucks, but it happened.
Always is. But I'm human. And if that remnant tech pays off...
Okej.
I've seen a lot of shit. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me.
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0.
Now that we've been digging?
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead.
We can talk.
Sure.
Dobra. No i co, będziemy kończyli odcinek.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
A, terminal pocztowy. Czas na wywiad. Podobało mi się. Potwierdź. Jestem dumny, że mogę tu być. Od Eliama.
Oh, I wasn't I? I saw pictures of the vault. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all this?
Wild remnant parties.
Well, that's a thought. You don't... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
What do you know about the...
Climate, pH of... If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn...
What do you know?
We established... Or they did... We don't know why. That's still a mystery. I tried to keep in contact. After all, I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off.
When did you...
My parents were both let's just say...
But you're...
Convince me the pattern... God, to me, is an art.
Dobra, porozmawiamy potem. Jeszcze zobaczmy, co u PB, tylko jej tu coś nie ma. Ej, no to mniejsze. No to my wyruszamy w kosmos i dziękuję wam za ten odcinek. Z tej strony był Polski Gracz. Do usłyszenia w kolejnych filmach. Trzymajcie się. Cześć!